Good evening. Our big story tonight, the House Oversight Committee held a hearing today in Washington on Arizona's Republican-led election audit. And they did it without hearing from the people who ran that audit. The cyber ninjas who conducted the audit told Congress they wouldn't testify, leaving the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors to testify instead. Team 12's William Pitts is downtown at our state capitol with more on the sometimes heated hearing in Washington.
This hearing wasn't really about getting answers to anything. It seemed to be more about trying to prove beliefs the members already had. And most of the representatives spent their times blasting the other side for either not believing in the audit or wanting one in the first place. They couldn't even agree on what the audit report said.
Well, will the gentleman yield? You've called me out and asked if I would respond. I'm happy to respond.
Yes, but by all means, do you accept this audit which showed that Joe Biden won, and indeed by more votes than...
That is not what the audit concluded, Mr. Raskin. You know better than that.
Except the audit did find that. The Republican-led audit that took months to complete actually found more votes for President Biden. The audit team claimed to have concerns about other issues, which they called violations.
Are you okay with those statutory violations?
I frankly don't believe there were any statutory violations.
The House Oversight Committee called members of the Maricopa County Board of Supervisors to Washington, D.C. to talk about the Republican audit. They came, but the people who led the audit, Doug Logan and the cyber ninjas, didn't show. Logan had been pushing election conspiracy theories before being hired.
We'd also ask him how he could possibly conduct a fair and impartial audit when he's already made up his mind on the basis of debunked internet conspiracy theories nearly 8 months ago.
Members only get 5 minutes for questions. For the most part, the Republican members gave their time to Arizona Representative Andy Biggs. Biggs has also pushed debunked conspiracy theories about the election for months. There's never been any credible evidence of election fraud or tampering.
It's disgraceful. 62 cases were brought in court. None of them. And before Trump appointed judges, federal judges, that Trump appointed.
At the end of the hearing, the truest words said may have come from Representative Andy Biggs.
Both sides are further entrenched today than they were 6, 8, 10 months ago in Arizona. And that's a shame.
And no signs that anyone is budging. William Pitts, 12 News.
Will, thanks.